Michael here, back for a huge week in LEGO news with the Disney 100 celebration. New sets from Speed Champions, Batman, Creator, and more. The next LEGO Ideas set from Dungeons & Dragons. And could we be getting LEGO Dr. Seuss? And don't forget to listen to the latest episode of my LEGO Masters podcast, TalkBricks Masters. This week I sit down with Season 3 finalists Steven and Steven for my post-season deep dive. And you can listen to it on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and so much more using the links in the description below. And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web. So if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First, over at Amazon, the LEGO Marvel Iron Man Armory is 37% off. Plus, they've got the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar for 27% off and the Guardian Ship for 20% off. Next, from LEGO Super Mario, they've got Bowser's Airship for 20% off, plus the Fuzzy Flippers and Goomba Shoe expansions for 30% off. Next, from LEGO Star Wars, the Dagobah Jedi Training is 21% off, and Obi-Wan's Jedi Starfighter is 20% off. Next, over at Walmart, the LEGO Harry Potter Advent Calendar and the LEGO City Blade Stunt Challenge are both 44% off. And the LEGO Marvel Sanctuary 2 Endgame Battle is 25% off. Plus, over at LEGO, you can still get the free Blacktron Cruiser with purchases over $190 and the free VIP Lunar New Year add-on pack with purchases over $50. And if you want to pick up these deals and more and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up, this week, LEGO confirmed that they're going to be participating in celebrating Disney's 100 Years of Wonder, as they shared this teaser image with what seems to be Tinkerbell's wand. And as part of the announcement, they confirmed that many new LEGO Disney products and play experience will be unveiled throughout the year. And over on Instagram, LEGO designer Marcos Besa confirmed that he'd be working on the line, and you may remember him from classic LEGO Disney sets like the Disney Castle and Disney Train. One of the exciting rumored sets to come out in April is Carl's House from the Pixar movie Up, which is said to include 598 pieces and retail for $55, which I can't wait for, as fans have been clamoring for this one for a long time. It's also said that in June we'll be getting 2 sets based on classic Disney animation, each with over 1,000 pieces. And if they're anything like the Steamboat Willie or Winnie the Pooh sets, I'm super excited. With the Disney Castle retiring in 2022, it's also rumored that we could be getting a recreation of the castle at Disneyland, which would definitely be a showstopper for the Disney 100 Years of Wonder. Not to mention, in March we'll also be getting the Peter Pan and Wendy's Storybook Adventure set, and in April the Disney Birthday Train. This week we also got the reveal of the Disney 100th celebration BrickHeadz with 501 pieces retailing for $40 next month. The set includes BrickHeadz of Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, Mickey from Steamboat Willie, Snow White, and Tinkerbell. On the whole, the designs for these look really great, and they're on special silver bases. And in March we'll be getting even more BrickHeadz with 2 packs of Wally and Eve, Maleficent and Cruella de Vil, and Moana and Merida. And all these BrickHeadz may give us some clues of what characters might be included in the upcoming 100 Years of Wonder minifigures, which will be the 3rd Disney minifigure series coming out in May. And this series is especially exciting as so many characters fall under Disney's umbrella now, so this minifigure series could go in a ton of directions. So to me, it's looking like LEGO's lineup for the 100 Years of Wonder is going to be quite wonderful after all. Speaking of anniversaries, this week we also got the reveal of the next LEGO Ideas set coming from Dungeons & Dragons 50th anniversary. There were 5 projects in the fan vote to be selected as the next LEGO Ideas set, and the winner was Dragon's Keep Journey's End. At just under 3,000 pieces, this large castle features lots of different areas like the Witch's Tower, Tavern, Dungeon, and Crypt. But for me, I love how detailed the build is and how the designer was able to include so many of the iconic creatures, such as the Beholder and that epic green dragon. And on the whole, I'm definitely looking forward to this set. Next, in Speed Champions news, this week got the reveal of 4 new Speed Champion sets coming in March. First up, we've got the Ferrari 812 Competizione with 261 pieces retailing for $25. The build for this Ferrari looks exceptional in its iconic red with yellow striping, and I love the build's unique lines and all the detail around the back with the tail lights and rear exhaust. Next up, we've got the Pagani Utopia with 249 pieces retailing for $25. This is the first car from Pagani in the line, and this one's super unique. The set features new pieces for the windshield and slow pieces down the back, plus great reuses of the ice skate and the 4 doors making up the rear end. Next up, we've got the Porsche 963 with 280 pieces retailing for $25. This unique Porsche design looks really great with its awesome headlights and low ride. Plus, this car also has a unique windshield, though I'm dreading lining up all those stickers. Finally, from McLaren, we've got the Solus GT and F1 LM with 581 pieces retailing for $35. This 2-pack from McLaren features an icon like the F1 and a more recent car like the Solus GT. The F1 features some awesome lines, and I especially love how they constructed the front end and those side doors. Also, I love the shaping and lines of the Solus with its unique printed headlights and those great taillights. Next, from DC and LEGO Technic, we got the reveal of the Batman Batcycle with 641 pieces retailing for $50. The design for the Batcycle looks really nice with the shaping of all the exhausts and the larger rear tire. The build features a kickstand for display plus steering, suspension, and a chain drive connecting the engine to the rear wheel. And since it's Batman, it just looks cool. Next up in LEGO's Australian catalog, we got the tease of the LEGO Harry Potter Dots collaboration coming this March. The LEGO Dots logo is customized with golden tiles as well as this printed tile featuring the Hogwarts crest. This of course reminds me of the LEGO and Disney collaboration we saw this year, which featured 3 different sets, each featuring Mickey-themed designs designs and some really great printed exclusive tiles. So I'm definitely curious to see how these ones turn out. And speaking of March releases, this week we also got the reveal of 7 brand new sets coming from LEGO Creator 3-in-1. First up, we've got the Cozy House with 808 pieces retailing for $60. As the name implies, the build is for a nice family home, which features some really nice designs with the colorful roof and pergola out front. And I really love all the interior detail and how it folds up. And this set actually features mini builds of past sets, including the Nitro Pulverizer from Racers, Gateway of the Squid from Atlantis, the Granite Grinder from Rock Raiders, and Wolfpack Renegades from Castle. And you can also rebuild this into a 3-story canal house with an office, art gallery, and cafe, plus a vacation lake house with a boat on the water. Next up, we've got the Beach Camper Van with 556 pieces retailing for $50. The main build for this set features a camper van similar to the Volkswagen with opening doors and a removable roof. And there's also small builds for beach huts and a palm tree. And you can rebuild it into a 2-story summer house next to the water, or an ice cream shop with a 2nd floor terrace and a beach buggy. Next up, we've got adorable dogs with 475 pieces retailing for $30. In the main build, you can build a beagle, poodle, and Labrador, plus lots of great accessories like toys, a brush, food bowl, and a leash. You can even rebuild them into a pug and mini schnauzer, or a long-haired dachshund and husky. Next up, we've got the exotic parrot with 253 pieces retailing for $20. The colorful build for the parrot looks really nice, and it features posable wings and tail. Plus, I love that it's sitting on this tree branch with beautiful flowers. You can also rebuild this into a nice-looking fish build with all sorts of underwater coral, or this frog build that can be posed. Next up, we've got the vintage motorcycle with 128 pieces retailing for $15. The build has this nice classic design with the exhaust, and I love the color scheme. And you can rebuild this one into a street bike or a top-fuel dragster. And finally, we've got the Space Shuttle and Magical Unicorn for $10 each. The Space Shuttle this side looks really nice and opens up to reveal the satellite. Plus, it rebuilds into a posable astronaut or this really cool spaceship. The Magical Unicorn looks super nice, and I love all the colors. And this one can be rebuilt into a posable seahorse or a magical peacock. Next, from LEGO Icons, we also got the reveal of 2 new Botanical Collection sets coming in February. First up, we've got the Wildflower Bouquet with 939 pieces retailing for $60. The Wildflower Bouquet looks really stunning with all of its vibrant colors. Included there are cornflowers, lavender, Welsh poppies, cow parsley, leatherleaf ferns, arbor daisies, larkspur, and lupins. And you gotta love the amazing part usage like the pirate hats or the paddles. Next up, we've got the dried flower centerpiece with 812 pieces retailing for $50. I love the look of this one with its more autumnal color scheme. There's a similar large flower at the center, and I love the look of that new rose. Not to mention these flowers made of minifigure epaulets. I also love how this set can be reconfigured and combined with additional sets for an even larger centerpiece. On the whole, I'm pretty excited about these, and it's really great to see how far this line has come, as these definitely feel like a step up from that original flower bouquet. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 35 projects to make it to the 3rd 2022 LEGO review. As we've seen in the past couple years, this is another massive round with 35 projects. As you might imagine, I'm always rooting for the licensed projects, like the one from Breath of the Wild, Pac-Man, Jaws, and Community. Plus, I'm extra curious to see what happens with the Taylor Swift project. With 4 projects making it through the last round, I'm hopeful that maybe more than one of these projects could be selected. But as we are expecting the results from the 2nd 2022 LEGO review in early 2023, we may get a better sense of that. And as always, we're gonna have to wait and see. This week, we also had 2 more projects making it to the next review, so let's break them down. First up, we've got Dr. Seuss in LEGO, which brings the famed author's books to life in a Hogwarts Moments style format with these opening books. I love that they incorporated the Cat in the Hat, How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and the Lorax into the design, as I would absolutely love to get sets and minifigures based off these stories. And as these books have a lot of wide appeal, I could see this one having a decent chance in the review. Next up, we've got Sweet Honey. This set features lots of different elements to bring beekeeping to life and how honey is made. The biggest part of the build is the beehive frame with all the honeycomb and the large bees. But there's also little vignettes with a honey stand and a honey extraction area. Overall, I'm curious how this one will do, and as always, we're gonna have to wait and see. So there you have it, another awesome week in LEGO news with tons of great reveals. I'm so excited about Disney's 100 Years of Wonder and just can't wait to see the surprises that are in store for us this year. Not to mention all the great new sets coming out like the Speed Champions and Botanical collection, plus the Dungeons and Dragons set and everything coming from LEGO Ideas. We've got a ton to look forward to. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below if you're as excited as me, and don't forget to subscribe because we'll be back next week with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories? And which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations! And be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Michael here, clicking to watch last week's video featuring LEGO Marvel minifigures, new Sonic theme, Indiana Jones, and so much more. And don't forget to subscribe.